In this video, I want to show you how to jump a motocross bike. What's up, Rad family? I'm Dakota Freeman and welcome to the Rad Adventure Dude channel. When we want to learn how to improve our dirt bike riding, one of the funnest ways is going to be learning how to jump a motocross bike. Before learning how to jump a motocross bike, we need to make sure that we know how to ride in the proper riding position to give us the most control possible. We want to ride in the attack riding position, which is going to be where our head is over the handlebars, our elbows are going to be up, we're going to be standing on our dirt bikes with our knees bent, and our knees are also going to be gripping the dirt bike, and we're always going to be standing on the balls of our feet. Make sure that you are very comfortable in this dirt bike riding position before even thinking about jumping on your motocross bike. The next thing is we really want to be very comfortable with our gearing on our dirt bike before we're jumping on our bike as well. You want to make sure that when you're coming up the face of a jump that you have plenty of acceleration to continue accelerating through the face without running out of power. So we want to make sure we're in the correct gear when we're hitting these jumps, so this way it gives us plenty of acceleration to get through the face of the jump without running out of power. If we run out of power as we're coming up the face and our RPMs get too high, this could make us want to pick up our front wheel and go through the entire flight with our front wheel getting higher and higher. And this is why it's important in being in the right gear. If we're coming into a jump too fast and we're coasting off the face, it's going to make your front end want to drop. So to avoid that, we really want to make sure that we are in the proper gear and we're coming in with the proper speed to be able to accelerate through the face of the jump in the proper riding position to keep us nice and even all the way through the duration of our flight. So when we're first learning how to jump our motocross bikes, we want to learn on a tabletop first. A tabletop is going to be a jump that you come up the face, it's going to be flat all the way across the jump, and then you have your landing. This is going to be the safest type of jump to learn on, and it'll give you the most confidence when jumping as well. You don't have to clear this jump on your very first jump, and that's what makes it so great. You can actually just jump to your own ability level and feel more and more comfortable and gain confidence before you have to clear the entire jump. So whenever we're coming off the jump and we're ready to get in the air, we want to make sure that we're staying very centralized with our dirt bike riding position. Having our head forward over the handlebars is going to give us a little bit more weight forward and help us kind of pitch the bike forward as we're coming off the face as well. We always, when we're landing on our dirt bikes, want to make sure to land with the rear wheel first. This way the rear suspension can take the majority of the impact, and then we can bring our front wheel down much smoother. We also want to make sure that every time we land on our dirt bikes that we're landing with the throttle on. The throttle being on when we land just provides more acceleration to help you get your bike going forward. But also, if you're coming down and you're not perfectly straight, having the throttle on is really going to help you straighten your dirt bike out. So work on this over time and really just think about your riding position more than anything else. Hitting a jump, then once you're getting comfortable with being in the air, you can jump for a longer period of time and jump bigger and bigger jumps. As we're wanting to hit jumps bigger and bigger, we're going to have to come into the jump with more momentum. As we're coming into a jump with more speed now, we're still going to want to make sure we're in the correct gear to have plenty of acceleration through the takeoff of the jump. When you're coming into a jump with more momentum like this is going to help set you up to get over and be able to clear a jump for the first time. When we're setting up for a jump like this, we always want to make sure that we're looking at the face of the jump and know what we're getting into before we jump a jump for the first time. If there are ruts going up the face of the jump, we want to make sure we're putting ourselves in the smoothest rut to provide us with the easiest takeoff possible. We also want to evaluate the lip of the jump as well. Some jumps are going to have bumps at the top, and this could make the back of your bike want to pick up as you're coming off the jump. This is called a lip, and it's normally like a pothole on a road, but on the top of the jump. We want to make sure we're not hitting any ruts that lead to a big lip like this, and if we do, we need to know a couple things to be able to correct them in midair. When hitting ruts like this, you want to make sure that you're not looking down at the rut, but as you're coming into the jump, make sure you're already choosing the rut that you want to be in, and then as you're coming up the face, you want to keep your eyes focused on where you're headed and the jump that you're about to come off, and not focus down on the rut. You want to focus forward and already know what is in front of you. If you get your front wheel in one rut and your back wheel in a different rut, as you're coming up the face and you take off, it's actually going to want to naturally send you into a whip. And this is not what we want to do as a new dirt bike beginner learning how to jump a motocross bike. We want to make sure that we do not cross rut like this coming off the face. We really want to make sure that we can already know the rut we're going to take and accelerate in a straight line all the way up the face, going through the rut in a straight line, and not try to cross any of these ruts. We really want to make sure that we already know the line we're going to take and we accelerate in a straight line all the way up this rut. This way we don't get cross-rutted and get thrown sideways as we're coming off the takeoff. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, make sure you hit that and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any of my future dirt bike riding tips. So however we come off of a jump, we're going to continue in that same path throughout the entire duration of our flight. So we want to make sure that we're jumping in a straight line, and we want to make sure that we're taking a line into the jump to where we want to continue going in that direction. If we come off a jump and our front end's high, it's going to continue getting higher throughout the entire flight. And if we come off a jump and our front end's too low, it's going to continue that way as well. We always want to make sure we're landing on our rear wheel. So there's a couple of midair adjustments that we can do to improve how level our bike is in midair. The first tip I want to go over on our midair adjustments is going to be how to get the nose down on our dirt bikes. If you come off a jump and your nose is too high, you're going to want to make sure that you pull in the clutch and tap your rear brake. If you tap your rear brake without having the clutch pulled in, it's going to stall the dirt bike, and that's really going to make your landing much more difficult. So we want to make sure to always pull in our clutch when we tap the rear brake, and what this does is actually gets the wheels that are spinning to stop instantly, and when they go from spinning to stopping, that actually pushes your front end down, and this is why it'll help us level out in midair. The opposite of this is if our front end's too low. If our front end's too low as we come off a jump, we want to make sure to get our wheels spinning faster by accelerating on the throttle. If you come off the jump and your front end's too low, grab a handful of throttle, and this will help pick the nose of the dirt bike up and level you out in midair. This is not going to be something we learn day one when we're jumping, and this is why we want to make sure that we learn how to jump on our dirt bikes on smaller jumps before moving into the bigger jumps where this could be a lot more dangerous. So we want to learn on smaller, easier jumps and make sure that there are tabletops to where we can land wherever we want to on this jump without having a big impact. When you start moving into double jumps, triple jumps, step ups, there's going to be humps in between where you're landing, which means you're going to have to clear the jump to have the smoothest landing. And a double jump that has a big hole in the middle is going to have to be cleared completely the very first time you hit it, and there's no way to really warm up to hitting a jump like this as a new rider. So make sure you instill these riding techniques into your riding, as it's really going to help you learn how to jump your motocross bike in the best way possible and keep you safe, because it's going to make sure that you can level your bike out in midair no matter what's going wrong. The last tip I want to go over is going to be how to use our body to correct in midair if the bike's a little bit sideways. And this is going to be very important, as a lot of the times when we're coming off a jump, it may not be a perfectly smooth takeoff, and this could send us in a different flight path as we're coming off the jump. So we really want to be able to not be afraid to use our upper body in midair and our knees. We want to make sure that we're squeezing the bike with our knees and we have a good hand grip over our handlebars. And if we're in midair and it begins to go sideways, use your lower body and use where you're squeezing your knees to fight the dirt bike and actually pull it back straight. When you do this, you're going to want to move your handlebars in the opposite way to help the bike straighten out as well. Make sure when you do land, if you are a little bit sideways, that you have the throttle on and that your front wheel is pointed in the direction that you want to continue going. I know jumping is going to be so much fun, but it's really something we're going to have to learn over time to make sure that it's as safe as possible. Just keep working with this and really perfecting your riding position to make you so much more comfortable when jumping your dirt bike. If this video helped you, make sure you like this video, drop some comments down below, and ask me any other questions that you have. If you're still looking for more dirt bike riding tips, I'm always here. I've made a full dirt bike riding course over on my website. It's going to walk you through being a complete beginner and take you to an advanced rider mastering the tracks and trails. I also give away a free dirt bike guide on my website as well. Just sign up for my newsletter and I'll send it straight to you. Make sure you click the subscribe button that's right here and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any of my future dirt bike riding tips. After that, you can watch my next video right here. Stay rad, and I'll see you over there.